Breastfeeding is a significant part of reproduction and is performed by many millions of mothers across the world. Breastfeeding is the most natural way to provide nutrition to match a baby's needs for growth and development. Breastfeeding not only affects the mother and child, but is an important population health measure. There is compelling evidence that breastfeeding is protective against a wide range of short and long-term health problems in infants and mothers. The World Health Organization recommends exclusive breastfeeding for babies to at least 6 months of age. New South Wales Health has developed the Breastfeeding in New South Wales Promotion, Protection and Support Policy to guide the health professionals in various clinical settings within the New South Wales health system. Unfortunately, breastfeeding rates are a public health issue. Population surveys outline that breastfeeding rates are well below those recommended by NHMRC. Low rates of breastfeeding put large amounts of infants and mothers at increased risk of obesity and ill health. These health risks, together with environmental impacts of formula feeding, can result in substantial cost to individuals, the health system, government and society. This policy applies to the whole New South Wales health system and requires implementation at central and local levels. Staff within population health and clinical services will be required to support and implement this procedure. This includes, but is not limited to, midwives, obstetricians, child and family health nurses, paediatric nurses, nutritionists, and many others. The policy outlines a number of steps to facilitate breastfeeding effectively. 1. Monitoring and surveillance. 2. Health professionals' education and training. 3. Breast-friendly environments. 4. Support for breastfeeding in healthcare settings. 5. Breastfeeding support for priority groups. And 6. Continuity of care, referral pathways, and support networks. Other goals include increasing the proportion of infants exclusively breastfed to 6 months of age, maintaining the current proportion of infants who are ever breastfed, and to increase the duration of breastfeeding. This policy uses over 35 references, including literature reviews, systematic reviews, as well as cohort studies, suggesting an appropriate amount of quality research was conducted. Breastfeeding is universally recommended as the most beneficial method for feeding infants, and research evidence from a range of authoritative agents such as the World Health Organization and Australia's National Health and Medical Research Council has been collaborated to form this breastfeeding policy. This policy provides an extensive knowledge base to those who are required to assist and support new mothers with breastfeeding in clinical settings. By completing this digital media explanation, I have learned a number of skills and increased my knowledge base in the area of breastfeeding that I feel will complement my future as a registered nurse. Creating a digital media has helped me to discover a new way of learning information and improve my skills in movie making. In addition to this, I was able to critically analyse a New South Wales health policy, which has reflected the skills we have previously learnt in NMIH 3 or 4 classes.
Created using Powtoon.